with losers finals. Starting off game 1 on Smashville, this is best of 5.
And this is going to be kind of a difficult matchup for Chunky Kong as well, considering that Snake really takes advantage of Donkey Kong's very slow speed and lack of, for lack of a better term, just no range.
So we see BR1 just throwing those grenades, not letting Chunky Kong charge up the giant bug. Now Chunky Kong finally has it charged up, and it's starting to approach. We'll get a back air there.
And already, just from 2 hits, managing to do more damage than Bruno did for a while.
Here's the thing with Asheville and Donkey Kong, that C4 is going to connect below the platform.
Yeah, so this is going to make approaching significantly harder.
Right. Once again, Nikita chasing, I believe that was uncheckable, so you know what? Here will stop.
Yeah, that's another issue with Donkey Kong, is that it's very easy for Snake to edge guard.
Oh, Donkey Kong lives off of those very hard reads. We'll get the spinning Kong. Get BR1 off stage. The edge guard. Oof. That's up there. Will he not stop?
But still, 60% on the board right there. 74. Bruno is doing quite well on getting that extra credit.
Oh my goodness, that C4 connecting was very, very clutch there.
And
because we say Bruno's up right now, but Donkey Kong, if Donkey Kong can get an opening, he can turn that around in an absolute heartbeat.
Yeah, because Chunky Kong is very good at doing the embodiment of what a heavy can do. In that the moment you make a single mistake, heavies are able to capitalize so well, and no one beats Chunky Kong in terms of capitalizing off of mistakes.
Alright, Chunky Kong full rage, 170% on the prow. We'll get grabbed, and we'll get up there.
And this is a very good spot for Bruno right now. 66% with a stock lead means he's able to do so much just to be able to deal a little bit of damage at a time, or a lot if he gets a C4.
Alright, that back here. That's BR1. So, Donkey Kong's holding shield at the edge of the platform. Gets the parry, but
wow, 100% right now. This is a very difficult spot for Chunky Kong. He needs to take this stock very soon.
Yep. Oh, that BR1 recovering high, but once again the grenade interrupts Kong's attack. Donkey Kong gets off stage, up tilt. Oh, the down tilt for the juice range. So Donkey Kong does stock, but Donkey Kong can bring this back. It's either 4.
Yeah, he just needs for Bruno to get greedy once or twice, but this might take it.
Oh, nope. Uses the jab 1, jab 2, and that will do it. BR1 AV will take game 1 here in the finals.
Yeah, and that was a very convincingly good game for Bruno there. Like, that was so solid. The entire time, he was just in control. He was making so few mistakes, and that is exactly the opposite of what Chunky Kong wants.
Okay, just gonna run it right back. That's cool. Whoa, very quick. Different approach to the start of this game. BR1 just like, I'm not gonna let you charge up the giant punch, I'm gonna charge in. And a very, very quick 51% damage.
Wow, that was such a good anti-air there of using that up smash. Seeing that Chunky Kong was going to go high.
Oh my goodness. Yep. tries to do a hand slap, but that Nikita, the heat. Oh, give BR1 an early lead here.
Wow, and Bruno is just calling out Chunky Kong so much. It's almost like they have beef.
Oh dear. Dash attack from BR1. Gets Chunky off stage. Oh, it will get a field break here and will capitalize with up smash. And boy, did Chunky Kong need that.
That's yeah, I was gonna say that's exactly what he needed, because if he didn't get that stock right there, he would have been in a terrible position, because that would have allowed for Bruno to get so much more of a lead.
Suddenly, Ding Dong the back air and a giant punch, and suddenly Chunky Kong is right back in there. Oh no! Why did you run into that? Hey. Why, Bruno? Why?
And Bruno is just making mistake after mistake now, and that is not what you want against Chunky Kong specifically.
And the giant punch off the stage, but will the up smash will connect, and the Nikita will connect, and she can take the stock all the way across the platform. Oh, that is! Oh my goodness! God.
And Chunky Kong with the clapback.
The definition of a clapback, literally. And we are all even at 1.
Wow. Ooh. We are in for a very exciting set here. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is going to be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're not buckled in, buckle in now. So we are going to have a stage change here. Looks like Epic Battlefield.
All right. That is probably... I think that is a pretty good choice for Snake here, actually. But the way that Chunky Kong was rattling Bruno there, that does not make it look like it's going to be very good for him later on.
All right, BR1 AV starting similar to how starting game was. Great.
Wow, and Bruno's completely turned this game around compared to last game. He's got a great lead right now. He just needs to take this stock quickly, because otherwise he might give Chunky Kong an opening, and the moment Chunky Kong gets an opening, it's done.
Oh, he's blocking that over very maybe through. Because people on that right platform, because it is in the field. Oh, looking for Ding Dong there, but that grenade is thankfully interrupted. But that up there all the way to the top.
Against him.
Grab Ding Dong. All right, if you're BR1, you want to be careful with that very top platform. Oh, good.
That was vital there, because that gave him just enough time. Because even if he didn't get more percent, it was important that he is starting to make Bruno waste more time trying to kill Chunky Kong. Because that will tire him out a bit better.
Oh my God. Out and I'll get buried there. We'll get that attack. We'll get edge guard. He will cover tie, which was the right play there, but is able to up through the Nikita and just fast throw you off into the blast zone.
And Chunky Kong has been showing such great awareness of where those C4s have been placed. Like we saw earlier when he was recovering high, he was avoiding that C4, and right there, not going too high because he knew that the C4 was there.
C4 was on Chunky Kong. Chunky Kong shields it, but shield was very low. BR1 able to take advantage of the up tilt.
But we're seeing that Chunky Kong is able to keep that mental stack very effectively.
Ooh. Lucky that grenade was there, because I would have been Ding Kong territory. Oh my goodness, that hitting Kong had to well.
Oh my god! That went through the armor too!
That's Chunky Kong for you.
Wow.
After a tough game one, Chunky Kong is 1 win away from Grand Finals.
And Bruno is 1 loss away from out of the tournament too. Ooh.
Running it right back to Battlefield 4, game number 4.
And Bruno needs to be able to keep that mentality that he had in the first game, because in game 2 and game 3, Bruno just sort of fell apart the moment Chunky Kong got in.
Yeah, I mean, that's all Chunky Kong. It doesn't have to be much, but Chunky Kong can, like, absolutely turn games around in an absolute blink of an eye. So, BR1's got to be playing perfectly here.
Yeah, and they do say that with grapplers, that while with zoners, the mindset that they try to get their opponent into is to annoy them. With zoners, they want to get them annoyed. With grapplers, they want you to feel fear, and that is exactly what Chunky Kong is doing.
And slap good DI high from BR1, and we'll pick up the key to take first stock. Oh, shoot break. And flap those hands up in the air. That is a stock for Chunky Kong.
And as we've said many times before, Chunky Kong doesn't need to win neutral that many times, because whenever he does, it's a huge amount of damage that he gets.
Alright. Grenade back air. Nope, up air. Got Chunky Kong high up, 99%. Nikita. Side tilt, down tilt, and slap. Oof. Wow. BR1 just ready for that.
Oh.
Chunky Kong looking for the berry. Nikita Jason, and Chunky Kong not able to make it back.
Just barely, too. That's unfortunate. But we do know that Chunky Kong is able to make quite huge comebacks. Quite often, so...
That giant punch online, I feel like Chunky's not going to miss that. Ooh. Rolls in. But right now, BR1's getting a ton of mileage. The bonus damage here. Oh, just gonna up. Ding dong. Not enough, though. Up there once again.
Very good usage of his opponent's attacks to extend his own combos.
Oh, misses the giant punch. And that is huge. We'll get back air. Full rate Chunky Kong here. Up.
Oh. What?
Rolled in, but is going to get hit with the Nikita. And so we are going to have a game number 5.
Wow. This is just such great adaptation from both of these players here.
Yeah, one absolute barn burner of a set here. No surprise that we're going to go to a game number 5 here between Chunky Kong and BR1AV.
Ooh. And this isn't even the last tournament of the set. I mean, this isn't even the last set of the tournament. So after this very tiring set, this is going to be... They're both going to be so worn out. So whoever wins is not going to be in a great spot against Salem.
So we're going to go to Smashville. decisive game number 5. Who is going to take on Salem in grand finals? Chunky Kong or BR1 AV?
And Salem has had quite a lot of time to rest, so regardless of who wins, they're going to have to be playing their absolute best against him.
So I think it's kind of similar to how game 1 started. Kind of BR1 just chucking projectiles. Chunky Kong does have Giant Punch online, so. Oh, wow! Just super armor through that!
Wow. And Chunky Kong only needs 1 or 2 crazy stray hits in order to just completely turn the game around. Because once the momentum shifts, Chunky Kong keeps that momentum so well.
But the grenade saves from what would have probably been an up smash.
And honestly, these are both 2 players that are very good at keeping their momentum. So whoever gets this lead first might just take this entire set.
Back air from Chunky Kong will take first stop.
And now the burden is on Bruno to be able to take the to stop Chunky Kong's momentum.
Right, down tilt once again, grenade is interrupted. Back. BR1 will land the back air.
Ooh. Oh. Wow, these are all just so close to doing some devastating things from each of them. And Bruno's shield is looking so small right now.
Oh, that's a shield break!
Wow.
That was incredibly clutch on the part of Chunky Kong, and almost a full top lead. Here goes Chunky Kong! All the momentum on Chunky Kong's side right now. Oh, that's just the giant punch. Ding dong? Oh, no. Now he's going to do it. Yep, there it is.
There we go.
Chunky Kong in the grand finals.
And as we said, Chunky Kong is so good at keeping that momentum. So just getting that burst off was more than enough to be able to just keep it running and snowball the entire game away.
Yeah. I think kind of both of us called it there.